Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to Yogvir and Tor. This is a super fun Age of Sigmar narrative campaign. Now, it's already gone out, but half of it was put in the MiniWarGaming vault. But thanks to our recent 24-hour live stream and a fundraiser we did, we're going to put out the entire thing for free. So we're going to put it out all again over the next few weeks. So this has all been recorded. So if you see anything that suggestions you want, we'll of course put them in the comments and we'll be able to use them for future narrative campaigns. But sit back and enjoy Yogvir and Tor.
We play and call it work.
Yogvir and Tor. Yogvir and Tor, looking for more. Yogvir and Tor. Yogvir and Tor. Yogvir and Tor, looking for more. Yogvir and Tor.
Tor watched the Ravakans advance through the ravine atop their Ulgecs from the cliffs above. The 6-limbed, gigantic tortoise beasts were each capable of carrying a Ravakan family. Each was marked with ancestral runes, daubed in hardened amber across their shells, and each rune matched the tattered banner of the family it bore. The clan's mounted warriors rode more conventional beasts, winding through the narrow gorge atop shaggy, fierce Tharlander horses. Yogvir sat on the howdah borne atop the shell of the head Ulgec, a massive ancient beast adorned with the tusks of stone horns. He drank mead with the chiefess and several clan nobles. They seemed oddly cheerful, considering a third of their clan had been massacred by orcs less than a week ago, and they were headed into uncharted territory. But Tor supposed such was the life of the folk of Gur. In a way, he envied their ability to focus only on the present. The ever-shifting world around them made it all but impossible to worry about the future. Tor wondered what would happen if he remained in Gur for too long. Would he become like them? He sighed, gritting his teeth. Such was a luxury he would never know. He needed to reach Starland. That he would come empty-handed would certainly vex her, but there was no other choice. He had failed to retrieve the Mistwalker's phylactery. His wounds ached with a biting cold as a reminder. Tor needed a way to communicate with her beforehand. He needed to warn her that Atravos' presence was still too strong, and that the shades of the Indrivari still remained. From atop his vantage point, Tor had spotted numerous Indrivari remnants on the horizon, a lone, gaunt tower, an old, decrepit aqueduct, the broken pieces of wall. They were memories, reminders of something that should not have happened. The haphazard manner in which they loomed, so disconnected from the world around them, struck at Tor. The native plant life seemed to avoid the ruins entirely, and Tor wondered if they had been built before or after the cataclysm. He stopped, the sudden end of the jagged plateau dropping off ahead, forcing the realization that he'd ranged far ahead of the caravan. It was no use contemplating the doom of the Indrivari. Only she knew the truth of what had happened. She'd been there, after all, and she deigned to only give him the details necessary for his mission, the mission he'd failed. He sighed. At least there was some fortune. The so-called uncharted lands were not so uncharted for Tor, and he knew a way he could breach the veil and contact his mistress within. The mirror pools of Agathazan lurked somewhere in the dead forest that stretched out for miles ahead. The Ravakans would pass through it as they arced around the jagged, now aura-confessed waste to approach Tharland from its edgeward side. In the process, he would convince Yogvir to accompany him and find these pools and commune with his mistress. Several hours later, the two scouted a path through the forest well ahead of the Ravakans. The murky light of twilight shone between gnarled branches, and the constant croak of carrion birds and the skitter of things underfoot was their only company as they moved between the copses of rotting trees and stagnant bogs. While the savage, ever-shifting wilds of Gur could appear in almost any form imaginable, Tor felt a sense of ancient permanence within this forest, as though this place had been dead and rotting for 1,000 years. It felt so out of place, as though he walked through a different realm entirely. Gradually, evidence of ancient Indrivari civilization began to grow around them. Hollow cottages of ancient stone and carved jade monoliths all but signified that they were passing into some kind of scattered, ruined district. That meant they were headed in the right direction. The density of the structures shifted from isolated ruins to more numerous, if still scattered, dwellings. It was as though they passed through a network of interconnected ancient villages. And that was also when they began spotting the other monoliths, brutish, obscene things adorned with sigils that hurt the eyes. They passed spikes, skeletal remnants of humans and orcs impaled upon them as warning markers. They saw the effigies and heard the drums only a moment later. Spiders, flies, and all manner of revolting creatures erupted from every conceivable hollow underfoot, and Yogvir and Tor quickly found themselves shrouded in a foggy gloom of unnatural origin. The brain calls that echoed through the darkness gave a clear indication as to what was coming. So a heavy mist, heavy unnatural fog is coming through this area. So you actually can't really very well see beyond the 8-inch mark. If you do ever shoot at anything beyond 8 inches, they automatically have cover.
Ooh.
As if it wasn't already difficult enough for this awesome bow to do some damage. So we start the table in eerie, not silence, you can hear the from a distance.
Oh, he's a farmer over there.
and you hear drums in the deep. Dum, boom, boom, boom. And everything feels very, very unnatural.
What?
What?
We're in real-time mode right now. Where would you like to go?
You tell me where I stop. I want to go this way. With Tor.
With Tor?
With Tor.
You gonna get behind him or in front of him? Hey, stop. Alright, as you get over here, you can feel a fell magic radiating from this totem that seems to be floating in the air, held down by chains.
What does fell mean?
Fell means evil.
Oh, sure.
What would you like to do?
I was just kidding. I know what fell means.
You're great.
I was playing Yogvir, by the way.
Yeah, of course. As you approach it,
What are you doing?
You're such a moron.
Yeah.
as you approach it, all of a sudden you feel this this pulse emanate from it, kind of pushing the fog around you as it coalesces, and then off in the distance you hear what sounds like a charging beast. When out of the fog emerges what looks like a huge bull, until you look at it, and then it's only half there, and on fire, kind of. Some weird magic. You recognize it for what it is, which is some errant magic coming charging down. So we're gonna do a roll off here, and only one of you can roll. If both of you roll, then I'm gonna take the lowest one.
Go ahead.
That's fine. That's a good rule of thumb.
That's a good rule of thumb, yeah. If you don't listen.
I'm gonna roll anyways, and Steve doesn't want to take the low, so I win in the end every time.
Let's roll off.
What?
Okay, so Luca, you sucked.
Dang
Oh, you rolled a 6.
We have to take the one.
You had to take the 1. So you fail to dodge out of the way as it rampages all the way through and disappears off into the mist, inflicting D3 mortal wounds on each of you. Onto Tor. 3. Onto Yogvir. 2. Yogvir does not notice. Ooh! Tor gets thrown aside, smashes in the wall, and falls to the ground. And gets back up and dusts himself off. Doesn't feel too good though.
Do I get nudged around at all?
Oh yeah, you get pushed to the side.
Okay,
Well, you kind of get pushed aside. It does gore a bit of flesh from your leg, but you don't seem to notice.
Oh jeez.
I'm gonna go break the chains.
You're gonna break the chains? All right, roll me a die.
That's a good idea.
A 1, naturally. You swing into the chain and you do snap one of the chains, and the stone goes off to the side and smacks into the wall, and all of a sudden another pulse goes out. When another bull comes charging through.
Hey.
This time you're ready, so you'll get a +1 to your roll. Who's rolling this time?
Just go ahead.
I win every time. That's all I have to do. I just want to interact.
4. 4 with a +1. You dodge out of the way just in time as it pulls its way through. It's still attached by one more chain.
Hold on. I'm just gonna up here.
Okay.
And Yogvir break the chains.
Okay, you get the right idea. I will.
Yogvir goes up, breaks the chain. Roll the die for breaking the chain. Stop. Go ahead.
I got a
5. You definitely break through the chain, and it floats up. Smacks into this thing. So you hear a pulse. Boom. And smashing through the back, right through Tor, comes another bull.
You get -1.
All right, Steve, you and I, let's do a roll off.
Oh, can I roll 2?
Hey, you dodge out of the way. Stupid bull. As it just pounds through and then disappears off into the
That's
shade.
part of the objective, right? Get rid of the obelisk things, right?
That was totally a thing I had to do, right? That seems appropriate.
Off in the distance, you hear a sound of a very loud horn.
Allies.
Dinner time. Yeah.
That's allies.
Back to real-time mode. Where are we going next?
Okay.
And Yogvir, where are you going to be when Tor gets there?
I'll keep up beside him. You know, the swamp is slowing me down.
As you come around, and the mist parts just a little bit around here, you can see a bunch of goatmen, a bunch of Ungors around this huge hearthstone, and you see a great Bray shaman performing a ritual, and the next one walks up to him, and he sacrifices it to their horrid,
That is super dark.
horrid chaos gods.
Yogvir's eyes just open wide up. Just, what?
And after he slices its throat and it dies, you can hear off in the distance a roar, an answering call to the beckon of the great shaman. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
A Minotaur shows up. The next few of these line up.
oh, jeez.
4 more line up while the other 5 break away.
Wait, do they look aggressive?
Are they friendly goat people?
Are they? Well, I don't know.
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
There.
They just kind of like look goat people. You don't have a lot of experience with goat people.
I don't really know much about them. They have weapons, but you know, a lot of people have weapons in the realm of.
You can just kind of hear as they're walking over here.
Hello.
Maybe you speak goat. Try talking to the goat.
The shaman then casts a glance over at Yogvir, and he moves his hand in a weird gesture. And you see his eyes light up, and Yogvir can't help but look into his eyes as he casts Devolve, and he gets it.
I'm as low as you get, buddy.
And it has no effect, no 8-inch move. And you just kind of find yourself drawn forward towards the Ungors. At which point the Minotaur roars a bellowing shout
We come in peace.
and charges.
We come in peace. Whoa.
7 inches.
Oh no! Head up!
Boom, 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 boom.
Alright, I think they're aggressive.
And the Ungors actually just stand there and watch. They kind of you see them take a step back, in fact, as the Minotaur charges into Yogvir. The huge Minotaur, Bulgor. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. He's pronounced Bulgor, not Minotaur.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Swings the huge great axe, hitting on 4s. Oh!
That's them.
That's them. You're like, oh, that's what it feels like.
That's what they do.
I was like waving, like the shaman's waving at me. I'm like, and then he charges me like, oh.
Huge axe embeds into the ground next to you as you jump to the side.
Well, the only thing I can.
And then the Bulgor, out of just anger and spite, tries to gore you with its horns. 4s to hit. Oh, and it misses. Yogvir just tiptoes out of the way.
Tiptoe through the tune.
Yogvir then swings back with his huge sword, broken from the trance.
What can I do?
2s to hit.
I guess I must kill him. We
All hit.
hit on 2s. We
3s
wound
to
on
wound.
3s.
Okay, 3 wounds. I get 6 up saves against those. Nope, so that's 3d3 damage, and you kill it! 9
damage!
Woo!
That's what bowlers do.
Does this feel familiar to you?
I'm very used to this. You put balls in, we're fine.
The Minotaur comes crashing in, throws his axe down, tries to gore you. You step to the side almost as deftly as your elven companion.
Yeah.
And then with one fell swoop, there goes his head. And the Ungors all bray. They all bray in disappointment. Your hero phase.
I'm gonna,
You're gonna health surge?
yeah.
It's a health surge, not a potion, man.
But you know what?
Are you gonna boost it?
I'm gonna use awesome combo.
Oh, actually, if you boost it, it just extends the range.
I know, but I wanna use awesome combo to do that, and I also want to mark
Who are you gonna mark?
the shaman.
Heal D3.
Noise.
1. He wasted it.
Wasted. That's
Movement.
Oh, we'll stop right about there.
And then shooting where?
We're gonna shoot at the shaman. We're gonna use some things.
How are you gonna shoot at him?
Here's another awesome combo,
Oh, jeez.
and we're gonna boost it with. I don't think I'll use many shot still, so we'll use a multi-shot and hit harder
So that's a +1 wound
and rend.
and +1 rend, and then multi-shot will be D6 shots. How would you like to divide your attacks?
I'm gonna put them all into the shaman.
Oh, jeez, you're desperate.
Yeah.
Last time you did that, you overkilled something.
I know, but
And this time, oh!
there you go.
6 shots. Look out, sir. It's going to make it a 3 to hit. Rerolling 1s thanks to your mark. Oh, no.
Oh no!
You're not doing it, man.
Nope.
Oh, you don't do it.
Wow.
What awesome combo, my butt. 2s to wound, and these are at -1
one,
rend,
only
so
-1.
6 up save. And he saves 1!
You said something
wound.
about cover.
I've
Is that
used
8
half
or
my
more?
card.
That's only further than 8.
Oh, okay.
So he doesn't have cover.
I've used.
Well, that didn't work out so well. And he just looks at you angrily and just snaps the arrow that actually stuck. And just
Is it only 1 damage?
he won.
Oh man.
Just did 1. Charging time. It's charge o'clock.
Oh wait, we're still in the shooting phase.
Oh, you still have more shooting to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a smoke grenade.
Oh, you're desperate, man. You're desperate. So you're
You're
gonna
the
right there and you hit all them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. You can't do that. That's one of your cards.
Yeah,
You've already
I-
used cards this phase. So charge o'clock.
Yeah, that's good.
Tor charges. Feeling a little embarrassed about how little that did.
Oh no!
Yeah, don't be afraid. You said they only hit on 4s.
Oh no, I'm not going there by myself.
Coward.
Ungors are going to be awesome against Tor.
I can't. There.
Hey, Yogvir.
I guess we're fighting.
Oh, 7 inches.
Always straight.
Yogvir swings first. Huge sword.
Just attacking anyone that gets near me
2s to hit.
as they approach.
3s to wound.
Two
-1, so I get a 6 up save with my shields. And that does D3 damage apiece and kills 2 of
It's
them.
only 2.
And then the mighty axe.
4s?
4s?
Nope.
Nothing.
Not bad.
You slice through 2 of them. Then 2 of them will attack Tor and 1 against Yogvir. 2 against Tor, hitting on 4s. Nothing. 1 against Yogvir, hitting on 4s. Nothing. Wow, these I need to change my dice. And then Tor swings. 3s to hit. Come. Hit. Ooh. Rumbling in the background.
Ooh.
3 wounds, all -1, so I get 6 up save. Does he finish off the other 3? Yes! Shows up Yogvir there. Hey, Yogvir just is like, oh, look at they just died to my magnificence.
Yeah.
The great Bray shaman looks a little concerned, feeling some sort of weird ethereal mark covering him right now. And so he quickly leans over and calls over more of the little goatmen, the little Ungors, and he's going to kill D3 of them this time. Oh boy.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's right. We scared them.
Get over.
Quickly kills 3 of them, sacrificing their blood to the chaos gods.
Yogvir feels.
For the one side, a bunch of chaos hounds come out of the mist, and from the other, a dragon ogre!
What is up from over there?
I'll take the dogs.
And he manifests an arcane bolt. Yep, and hurls it over at Tor.
Oh yeah, we don't like Tor.
Well, he feels the mark from Tor, and so he's the one that's kind of concerning him. Even though he did see Yogvir decapitate that Minotaur in 1 blow.
Yeah.
We got some long bomb charges here.
No.
Yep, that qualifies. These huge warhounds come.
Oh no, you're
Barely.
in combat. I can't stop the dragon.
Well, then just kill them all.
Yeah, I guess so.
That works too. Oh, and he'll try to charge.
Oh, I guess. Oh,
Oh boy!
I get into the same position as that Minotaur, and then I'm just gonna take the step. I'm gonna step to the side, and I'm prepared to do that again. And
Oh, it did all happen in the hero phase that they showed up. Did you want to try to use your defensive stance?
I'm good.
Are you sure? Because I'm going to disengage.
I'm good.
I was gonna
Don't
say.
be like that.
Beginning of the combat phase.
Hang out here. I'm going to use disengage, but I have to.
You have to boost it to use at the beginning of
I
combat.
have to.
You're running out of cards already.
I know.
You used so many to try to.
I'm going to keep. I'm even supposed to shot.
Okay.
I thought.
And you get to immediately retreat.
Oh boy, that means I'm getting it.
Wait, here we go. Over here to the window.
To the window.
Just looking out the window. You changing your mind?
Yeah, I got to go over to here because I should try to protect my buddy.
So by going
And when I
there.
ran this far, I got a bunch of wounds.
Yeah. Back up to 6. 2. Yeah, because that'll stop them from piling in towards Yogvir. Okay, well, the Warhounds will. One of them is going to pile in this way. Like, that one's kind of closer that way, right? So he can pile in that way. And I think that's all I'm going to be able to do to keep them all in coherency. So 1 on him, 1 on Tor. Into Tor. Force of force. We got 1 hit, 1 wound. 5 up save. Saved! And into Yogvir. 2 hits with 1 wound. 4 up armor. Oh, jeez! Yogvir.
Yogvir it is. You know what? I'm gonna swing my sword in response to him charging me at him, and then the mighty axe are gonna try and
Go
kill
to the
some dogs.
Warhounds.
Yeah.
No special cards for this?
No.
You don't respect the Dragon Ogre.
I have no reason to respect him yet.
2s and 3s.
We got 3 wounds on
These are
him.
-1.
Yes.
So I get a 5 up save instead of my 4 up. Respect him.
Oh, he's
These
a-
are D3 damage each.
He's a little bit tougher than I thought. And that's 5.
5.
He's dead.
And you just slice him across the gut.
These guys are
Boom!
pretty too weak.
And then the mighty axe into the Warhounds.
And the skull of that hound behind me. Oh, no.
Oh, I can't see that one. Why don't you? Don't just re-roll, man.
It's a 6.
It's a 6. It's a 6. All right,
If it was a
everybody.
miss, I'd re-roll it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's reasonable.
And that's a wound.
with a red. Boom.
Yup. You kill 1.
Classic hold this.
Then Tor attacks with his awesome elven blades. 2 hits, 1 wound, kills 1 more. 1 more goes down. They've only got 4 bravery. Oh, they're fine. They don't run. The great Bray shaman looks very concerned. To your hero phase.
Yeah, we're gonna.
So you're gonna meditate, get some
Yes.
cards back? Are you gonna boost the
We're
meditate?
we're gonna boost meditate with.
Misdirection.
I think we're gonna hang on to the misdirection.
Okay, so you get to flip 3 cards over.
So we're gonna take multi-shot. Oop.
Multi-shot. This is mighty
There's
shot.
multi-shot. And
Disengage.
disengage is so sweet. Oh, I don't know if I need anything else. I think I'm gonna take that heal over here.
The heal over here.
And
Mark.
Yeah, we all mark.
Okay. You're no longer locked in combat there, Tor. So where'd you like to move?
Alright, we're gonna try this over here.
And then shooting.
Yeah, we're gonna
Shoot the Bray Shaman.
we're gonna use some cards.
What you
We're
gonna do?
use multi-shot, and we are gonna boost it with.
Oh boy, you're burning through your cards.
I
don't
know. I don't know what to boost it with. I guess it's an awesome combo.
You? So it has D6 shots each. 4D6. Well, okay, no, that's good. It's 15 shots. 2s to hit.
Jeez.
Only 1 miss. 3s to wound. Then I get a 6-up save. Oh boy.
There's no run on this.
Yeah, Great Bray Shaman is only 6-up save. I can do it. Oh, he died.
Off my table.
Huh.
Flop, 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 flop. And he just falls back into the altar, and his blood starts to seep out onto it.
Oh no! Oh no!
You feel a wash of fell magics spread out.
What's fell?
It means when you fall down, you fell.
No, you're right. You're not wrong.
And then charge phase. 6 inches. You gonna go back? You don't want to. Oh, you're like, he got him. Yogvir swings mightily. 2s to hit.
Dancing with the dog.
3s to wound, and they're dead.
And they're dead.
And they're 3 of them at least. And he just easily chops through them. This Ungor goes running off.
Goodbye.
Oh, they were.
We're back to real-time mode. You still feel this increased pulsing coming from the Hearthstone.
Drink that potion. I'm gonna use a health surge.
Health surge, D3.
Ah,
You got all 3 of them back. You're back to full health.
I'm gonna walk up to Tor and,
Catch over here. I'm really fast. Like,
all right. What?
Just as you go to inspect it, all of a sudden you can hear crashing coming
No,
through
I'm
the
gonna wipe
woods.
the blood off.
Yeah, no. You can already see it seeping into the stones.
No, there's some
and bubbling. It's like,
I'm using spit.
I just point down like it's pretty weird. It's weird absorbing the blood.
and crashing through the woods, Luca-like, knocks down the tree. It's a gargant.
It's gonna fix this. It's not
It smells the blood of the altar and wants to eat you.
He's pretty.
Basically, we're gonna roll to see if he makes an 11-inch charge.
11.
That's what I'm basing the entire future of this campaign on. Does he make an 11-inch charge? If he fails it, it'll be your turn. Whoa, it's not a 5, it's a 3, it's an 8. It's an 8, he gets a reroll.
Yeah, they get to reroll.
No!
Oh, I fell over! He falls over!
I'm joking, he doesn't get a reroll.
Yeah, same.
So now it's your turn.
I guess I'll deal with this.
Heal phase, I'm gonna mark it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna boost it or is just rerolling ones?
No!
You're gonna get rid of the cards!
Yeah, we'll
Oh, you're not gonna be able to blink away.
Blink.
Okay, goodbye, Blink. Movement.
Nope, goodbye.
Nope.
Okay. I'll go fight him. I got this.
You're good. Take some pot shots with your arrows.
Fight for my...
The bow is unleashed. 2s to hit,
Okay.
3s to wound. 2 wounds. Oh, you're re-rolling. Not everything, just the ones.
Oh, I boosted it?
You did-
boosted it?
Oh, you did boost it. That's right. 5-up save. 1 damage.
Interesting.
Down to 11. Okay, Yogvir, you gonna charge on in?
Just sword out, charging right at him. Why not?
Maybe use that card, you guarantee that charge.
Double one. He's not gonna roll double one.
Yogvir's not gonna roll double one. Whatever.
There we are, 7 inches. You like how Tor's like, don't fail, Yogvir.
Stay straight.
So, Yogvir, you've got a lot of cards available. What would you like to do?
Yogvir's familiar with Gargants. He knows to respect them just a little bit. So Mighty Strike, it's always a safe go-to.
+1 range, +1 rend. All rolls are for damage are maxed.
And we're definitely going to boost it.
For double attacks, which one you can use to boost it?
We'll use
Blood Curdling Shout, your throwaway one.
for now, yeah, it'll come up one day.
Okay. 8 shots, or 8 attacks hitting on 2s.
Mighty Strike.
Rerolling everything. You were going to one-shot this thing.
I know.
3s to wound.
I know.
Oh, no, you didn't!
Reroll everything!
Oh, right.
It's marked!
Yeah,
Why
it's
can't
marked.
you remember
I don't know.
I thought that was just for hits.
And dead.
Well, he's got
No,
armor
he doesn't.
save. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, you just did 21 damage
All right.
to the Gargant.
Oh no, oh no.
And the Gargant falls. As he falls,
Cut his gut open.
as he falls forward, you take your mighty axe and you nudge him to the side. Go! And you stand over the corpse of the Gargant.
Smile.
You notice that in one of his huge bags on the side, it's full of a bunch of bones. You want to take him and add them to your bag?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so now you got your bag of bones.
I'll
Is
take
like
a rib
really.
cage. I'll take one of his ribs too. It's pretty big.
Yeah, he's got a big rib.
Actually.
And then just kind of like, wiggle, hack, wiggle, hack, wiggle. Gotta work it. Yeah, I'm here for about 5 minutes doing this.
I'm just watching. It's disgusting.
This is awful. Yogvir's truly a terrible person.
Tor staggered forward as Yogvir cut down the remaining Gargant. Both of them felt the polluting, terrible presence of the stone. Yogvir growled. Feels like worms are in my skin, and wasps sting my eyes. And I don't like worms, or wasps. Tor pointed, buckling under the stone's unnatural influence. We must destroy it. It was an affront to reality. For all its immense bulk, it somehow stood upright, propped up by smaller stones and various sticks. It wouldn't be difficult to break the struts, keeping it upright, toppling the foul icon of primordial madness. But look at all the things, Yogvir grunted, staggering forward. All manner of artifacts were piled up in the small alcove within the stone. They were offerings to darkness. Tor did not want to touch them. Yogvir almost reached the pile of gifts. No, Tor shouted, stopping the barbarian in his tracks. We must destroy it. Come, with your help we can break the struts and topple this abomination. Grah, break later. Loot now, Yogvir returned, clearly uninterested. He grabbed one of the items. It was some broken sword, worthless. Undoubtedly, there would be something valuable within. It would just take time to find it. Clearly the barbarian's ears weren't hearing what Yogvir's were, because time was not something they had. He heard thunder, hoofbeats, many of them, approaching. A tide of foulness draws near, Tor yelled, annoyed. We don't have time for this. We destroy this thing, or its shadow will cling to us like a relentless sickness. We can't leave all this stuff sitting around, though, Yogvir protested. Yogvir, we don't have time for both. Help me, Tor called as he began kicking out the struts.
So you have one of 3 choices. You can agree with Tor, you can agree with Yogvir, or you can disagree.
Oh.
Oh no, Yogvir, we're breaking this thing. You don't care about loot. Start chopping those sticks. I'll give you the chains.
I'm gonna count to 10,
Yogvir?
and you have to agree, or you haven't agreed.
Okay.
1,
Say something.
2,
Say something. What are you doing?
3,
What are you doing?
Thinking.
What are you doing?
4,
Okay, what are you doing?
5, 6,
What are we doing?
7.
I run off to the woods.
You can't run off of the woods. 8,
Good look out!
I run.
9.
No, I don't! I run! No, what are you?
No.
You're running!
No. Oh, so you're not doing either of those? All right. So you run off into the woods. That's your choice. All
Why'd
right.
you run? I go back.
Okay,
Hold on. Okay.
are we gonna break this thing?
3 more seconds. Make a choice. 3.
Break.
Yogvir's plan or Tor's
I
plan?
kick it. I break it.
Okay.
I break it. I kick a stick.
All right. You hurriedly start hacking through the chains and kicking down the struts, and sure enough, the whole herdstone comes crashing down, breaking into several pieces. Instantly, you feel the magics dispelling from it. But it takes you so long to do that as you hear crashing through the woods an entire army of beastmen, that you follow your plan number 4. Run off into the woods.
Run.
So, we don't know.
Well, what happened if we let the standing in ran?
Well, I liked the final decision was I already liked my sword. So
It's fair. Hope my armor wasn't there.
I quickly glanced over. I didn't see anything I liked. I rather kick stick.
Okay.
I
Well,
kick stick.
I'm trying to think if I should tell you.
No, you don't have to.
no,
You know.
You know what? Actually, no, I will.
He's not gonna finish.
Basically, in the next mission, there's something that would have been tainted because the herdstone was still there.
Okay.
So the next mission would have been harder.
And
But if you had searched, you would have found loot. Good loot.
Of speed.
Some
What do we got?
some good loot. Let's just put it that way.
We did both.
Nope. That's the whole. If you disagreed, you didn't have time to find the
You're
loot.
safe. You're safe.
If you didn't have time to find loot and you didn't have time to kick it over, and so the third one would be that you get neither loot nor
Safe
defeat the
here. We'll go
herdstone.
back. They're safe. We'll find where the loot is.
We're on Iron Man. This is Iron Man mode, Steve. Iron Man
Catch the loot anyway.
all the way.
Catch the loot.
You hungry? Thank you for watching. Stay tuned next week to see what happens to the misadventures of Yogvir
And Tor.
Yogvir and Tor.
We made it.
Yogvir and Tor.
We did it.
Looking for more.
We did.
Yogvir and Tor.
No loot today, though.
Happy wargaming!
This is stupid text.